What's going on, guys? My name is Cyclops and welcome back to the channel. I figured today's as good of day as any to drop my first Modern Warfare video, and I do have an interesting topic to cover for you. It's basically the secret best perk in the game. As I'm sure you can tell by the title, it's overkill in this game, and we have a lot to talk about, so we'll jump right into it. Alright guys, so as you can see on screen here, we do have one of my classes set up in the background. I've been using the Uzi as an SMG with overkill as well as a sniper as my primary. This one is the Kar98K. Technically it's a marksman rifle, but let's be honest, in this game it's a sniper rifle. Now we get down to perks, and the reason that I've been using overkill and suggest it so highly with this game specifically is because in other Call of Duties and in the past titles that we've seen overkill with this perk equipped, essentially you had to end up balancing your attachment picks between the two primary weapons that you're carrying because there was the pick 10 system, and it really wasn't that viable because your weapons weren't essentially mechanically capable. Now, with Modern Warfare coming out and overkill being in the game, it changes a lot from the previous versions of the game. Essentially, with the way that the class systems work in Modern Warfare, you can have up to 5 attachments on any gun that you have, and attachments are incredibly vital to the gameplay in this game. It changes the way that the weapons function, and as I'm sure all of you know by now, each of the attachments has a positive and a negative to it. Now, this being said, you can run 5 attachments on both primary weapons because that's a thing, and it doesn't take away from any of the class slots that you currently are using. You essentially can have more bang for your buck running with overkill in this game, especially because the weapons change so drastically with the attachments that you use. Not to mention gun perks as well, which is another really big part of this. Essentially, when you're running overkill, you can run 2 primary gun perks on 2 primary weapons, and this puts you at a huge advantage in any game mode that you play, because you're going to have a lot more ammo that does a lot more damage per second than using traditional secondaries, i.e. pistols, melee, any launchers. It's going to save you a lot of time, and you're going to have a lot more bang for your buck each life. Now, we get into gun perks, and for example, we'll actually look at the Kar98. I'm not sure if I have it unlocked yet, but I think it's this one right here. There's actually a perk that gives you toughness from any other Call of Duty. It's reduced flinch when being shot, which is definitely a good perk in this game, seeing as the amount of flinch a lot of the weapons do, specifically LMGs. And then you can also run sleight of hand. There's a various selection of perks that you can run that are gonna basically cover that first perk slot that you used on overkill. And this just means that you're going to be more of a walking tank, you're going to have a lot more DPS and capability of putting bullets down range, and the weapons that you use are primaries, so you're not going to have any secondary 6-shot pistols. It's not going to be hit markers for days. You're going to do damage on each and every bullet, which is definitely something that I like. And then personally, I mean, with the other perk setups, it really doesn't matter what you run. Based on the game modes that you play is what I would pick them accordingly to. I run Kill Chain and then Battle Hardened, mostly because I don't like flashbangs or being EMP'd. And then kill chain is good because you can, you know, just like Modern Warfare 2, Harriers, Chopper Gunner, Tac Nuke. It's something that you can do, and it's definitely something that I've been using in the game to have a bit more fun. But really, that's it, guys. There's not a whole lot more to cover on the subject. Just overkill's a lot more viable than it has been in the past. I mean, it even cancels out things like scavenger because you don't need to resupply with 2 primary weapons. It's not going to happen very often. And I personally believe that this is going to be one of the most helpful perks that you can run in the game. And if you haven't tried it out by now, I definitely would encourage you to do so, because you're definitely going to pop off running with overkill on. Just make sure you're comfortable with the weapons that you select, and that they have essentially countering, they counter each other's range. So I have long range as well as really close quarters. That's a good way to run things. But guys, let me know down in the comment section below if you agree. If you would disagree, let me know why. I'm definitely curious to see your guys' opinions on overkill in Modern Warfare, and your overall opinions about the game in total. I'm having a blast, and I will be streaming the game on twitch.tv/CyclopsIE pretty much consistently, so you can pop over there anytime. There's a good chance I'll be live, and you can definitely come check out the videos and the streams from there. But with that being said, guys, I'll leave you with a couple more clips, and then I'm going to close out the video. Other than that, if you enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe for more content from me. But that's all that I needed to say. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.